Hey everyone, Richie here in the room. After the euphoria and wonderment of the Google voice search feature, it's been back to earth with the day-to-day practicalities of using a new phone. So if you're planning on getting a Nexus 5 or you've just received yours, this segment is full of tips to get you on your way. Now, being a regular Galaxy phone owner, it's always been a cinch to migrate from one phone to another using the Samsung account backup and restore. Now, when I've moved to another phone, like the Xperia Z, I use My Backup Pro, which pretty much does everything that the Samsung service does and more, things like photos and apps, etc. However, after I used that app to transfer everything across to the Nexus 5, the phone dialer app constantly force closed. So at this point in time, it looks like it's not compatible. Google contacts have come across from my Google account, which is fine, and instead I've gone with SMS backup and restore to at least get my messages moved over. However, a word of warning, the Hangouts is now the default SMS app, and you have to change the default to the SMS backup and restore app in order to import your SMS history. Now, you need to remember to change the default back to Hangouts again after you've loaded your SMSs. Now, the other thing you should do is make sure your language setting is on English US, because this is currently the only way to get the whole OK Google voice activated search working. Now, the next one is loading up your apps. Now, if you're restoring from an existing Google account, you may end up with heaps of apps that you don't actually want on your new Nexus 5. So what I do is install via a PC or even a tablet via the web browser from play.google.com. It's quick, and because you've just registered your Nexus 5, that unit will come up as the first smartphone. The Play Store will actually remotely install the app onto your phone as long as it's online. Now, this is actually one of the best features of the Google Play Store. Now, because the Nexus 5 doesn't have external storage, I've set up my Dropbox account to get all my photos uploaded as soon as I'm on a Wi-Fi connection. Now, even if I delete the pic from the phone or reset the phone from scratch, those pics are protected. And by pics, I do mean images and video content. You can also do that with the built-in Google Photos app, but I haven't used it yet to go through that with you. Now, if you want to personalize your ringtone, again, not as easy as the Galaxy, which just required a long press on an MP3 file and then use the Set As function. On the Nexus, you are limited to the preset tones built in. So I downloaded an app called Rings Extended, which adds another option in the set ringtone area, allowing you to use your own MP3 files. Speaking of files, the Nexus 5 doesn't come with its own file management app. So you should download your own if you like seeing what's on the phone and you like to be able to edit, add, delete through the file structure. The one that I use is ES File Explorer. It's easy to use and it's free. By the way, another download I do right away is for a torch that uses the LED, and get a widget, not just an app, so that you can activate it right from the home screen. Now, the other widget I'd put on the home screen right away is the toggle widget. I'm always turning Bluetooth on and off and Wi-Fi on and off, and it's just so much better and easier to do that with a widget. So while I'm here, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone and show you how to easily get widgets onto the home page. Now, just long press a home screen, press the widget symbol, scroll through and find that toggle widget, and then long press again to choose where to place it. Now, to add a new home screen, and you can add as many as you like, Google have now removed that restriction, just slide it to the far right of the screen and it will add a screen once you pass the last one. Now, by the way, if you want to change your main home page, then just hold a screen and move it to the far left. It then becomes the page that is returned to when you press the home button. And lastly, if you haven't used the Nexus before, you may not be aware of the one finger or two finger drag down. Now, one finger down shows you notifications and two fingers shows you common settings like Wi-Fi, battery charge and brightness. Now, these aren't widgets, but shortcuts to the settings for each aspect. So they're just some of the things I found when putting my new Nexus 5 to the daily grind. Hopefully it's been useful to you, at least some of it. If you've got any other tips or even a better way than what I've shown, please feel free to drop a comment in the area below. Throw us a like and a share on your Google Plus page if you enjoyed this segment, and hit subscribe for more of my thoughts and demos on a regular basis. That's it from me. Until next time.